Hello, Southland Division. This is your Division Manager, J. Brad Britton, and I want to say hello to you from Paris, France. Most of you probably don't know. Many of you do, though. But to my wife and I, my wife Paulette is here. We are coming to you today from Paris. We're here because our company manager trip is in Paris in March, and many of you know that Paulette and I take an advanced trip and we set up some volunteer work, some charity work that our people can volunteer to do, and we have a meeting here in just a little bit. Oh, you can see, and it's called Cutco Cares, like that right there. Okay. Anyway, so rather than go over the newsletter and all that, although I do want to give a quick shout out to Ruben Valdez. Ruben with #1 rep in the region for the week at 35,000 CPO for the week. So great job, Ruben, from the North Orange County office. That was great. Of course, Hans and Anthony and Kuval are the top 3, 1, 2, and 3 new district managers, as usually is the case, but I figured I'd give them a shout out as well. Great job, West LA and Downey and Santa Monica. But the reason I'm at this little bistro I'm at this morning, it's called 46 and 3rd, is because the co-owner, is a former Cutco rep from the San Jose area, and her name is Danielle Donnelly, and we met her here at her little restaurant. She's also the one of the sous chef at one of the largest hotels in Paris as well, and she's pretty dang awesome. She had a 10K fast start. She was just explaining to us a little bit about. She worked for a few years, 3 years in college, was an assistant manager, went on the Oleum leadership trip, and she's here owning this cool little restaurant. And I wanted to give her a chance to say hello and say something, 1 or 2 things that she learned while she was a Vector rep that has helped her in her career. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is Miss Danielle Donnelly. Yay,
hey.
Danielle!
Hi, everyone. As you've already heard, my name is Danielle. He asked me to share with you 1 or 2 things that I learned from Cutco, but the honest answer is that I learned a million things, so it's really hard to decide which ones to share with you. I suppose one thing that I learned is to definitely listen to your managers. Dan Cassetta, shout out for him for me. He taught me from the year 17 years old that you have to start investing money. And something else I learned is how to properly make a network, in which case where you are sharing positive things, you provide solutions for the customers, and it ends up being kind of like a win-win situation. Anyway, I'm a little bit awkward on these types of interviews, so I'm just going to let you go, but I wish you the very best. And in French we say, ne lâche pas l'affaire. Donc keep going, keep your arms up, and keep going straight. Bye, guys.
All right, keep your arms up, keep going straight.
Yeah,
something like that. All right, so that's it. That's the new thing. Keep your arms up and keep going straight. Hey, I've been leaving you guys with a question to discuss each week as well. So let's throw this question out to you. Here's the question: if you could spend 2 hours with any figure from history, any historical figure from any time frame in the world, think about this, what's going to benefit your life the most. Who would you spend 2 hours with, and why? Like, what would you ask them? So think about that for a minute or 2, and then get up in groups of 2 people, have a little quick discussion, and I'll let your managers cover the newsletter. I will be back home next week, so look for a regular scheduled division manager message then. Take care, everybody. And what do I say? Bonjour, buongiorno. What do I say? Au revoir, au revoir. What was that? Bon voyage?
Bon courage.
Bon voyage.
It's like good courage, good luck.
Good courage. There you go. Good courage. I'll just say good courage. All right, everybody. Have a great week. Bye-bye.